soul to take, my soul to take.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
We're starting to get some early answers on this year's big questions in the NBA season. And here to tell us what it all means are the experts, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm just your host, Ernie Johnson.
No one's an expert.
Huh?
No one's an expert.
Well, you guys try. We're bringing you the Chicago Bulls out at United Center as they'll face off against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. And look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former
And a beautiful look at the fountains near Navy Pier on the shores of Lake Michigan. Chicago, Illinois, home of the Bulls in a fine Eastern Conference battle at the United Center. Hornets coming to town hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. Still early in the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what they are seeing from this team so far. A better winning percentage than last year.
And when I look at Charlotte, they've had a nice run here to start the season. Up there near the top of the standings and looking like they're comfortable.
And, you know, from everything I've seen so far, I think they can sustain this level of play all the way through the season.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Levine is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Moniunas. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
No good from Ward. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Levine. Back to Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Jefferson. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Jefferson's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Here's Ward. Sinks the triple.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
On defense, Chicago. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And, guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
Here's Champ. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
What handle? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Levine. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Levine's got his first basket. Smart passes to Ward. And the Bulls get it back. Noah's shot is off. Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Levine. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Ward. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Screen by Jefferson. Levine kicks to Moniunas. They set the pick. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. The feed to Levine. Clock at 6. Pulls it up. Good. He hits the jump shot. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. From the arc. The Hornets pull it in. They come into this having out.
They played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And Chicago has possession after Moniunas' miss. The shot's good from Ward.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I caught up with the Hornets head coach. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup, their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Terrific, Doris. Thanks, guys. What's your take on that?
You know, I think it's probably the way to go. The defensive approach suits their style and their personnel. So I think you go with it.
Yeah, and you stay true to your identity, and theirs is clearly at the defensive end. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
That one goes. Count it. Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. Here's McDaniels. Rejected by Ward. Shoots the 3. Motiejunas grabs the miss. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Doubled by Ward. To the middle. And Jefferson throws it down.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Here's Ward. It's good from long range. Champ's got 15 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's McDaniels, defended by Ward. McDaniels passes to Jefferson. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. Here's Ward, and he jams it with authority.
That's a quick bucket there.
To get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And now let's take a look at a very well-rounded group of players. Shooting guards who can rebound with the big boy. Freak is second.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Absolutely. When your two guard can squeeze the orange like that, as each of these players on that list can, it can be a major X factor for you.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little bit of playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the three-pointer by Freak. Screen by Jefferson. Here's Levine. 7 points in the game. 4 on the clock. That's tipped. The 3. And again for 3. The basket is good from Ward. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Chicago.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Jefferson gets the bucket.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Ward. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Levine. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The tray. Rebound by Ward. Champ's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Motiejunas. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. He kicks it to Levine. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Motiejunas, no luck.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so here's Charlotte, following the miss by Freak. Levine dishes to McDaniels. Motiejunas kicks to Levine. Here's Jefferson, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Mirotic. Porter comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Livingston in for Smart. Charlotte also making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Monty Eunice. Tony Snell comes in for KJ McDaniels. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Levine. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Charlotte, they're 5 spots away.
And for Chicago, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And they're not a team that other teams look forward to facing. They're only going to get scarier the deeper into the season we get.
Now, here's Beverly. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Kaminsky and the powerful one-handed slam.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Champ. He has 35. 1:03 left here in the first quarter. Kid Gilchrist against Porter. Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Beverly. Back to Kid Gilchrist. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Bulls leading by 15. Here's Ward. Drills it from outside.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
The pass to Beverly. Snell from outside. Rebound by Aldrich.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's had some playing time.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful jam.
Oh, they are putting the hammer down. A huge lead.
And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
Let's take them.
I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Boy, have they come out strong. Just some tremendous offense.
Guys fully in control and stroking it well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Tony Snell is out there with Zeller. Then it's Patrick Beverly. Then it's Kaminsky. And it's Levine at the shooting guard position.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointers. Snell. And that one's good. Snell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Beverly. He's covered closely. Kaminsky kicks to Levine. Rejected by Ward. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits. And that's the big difference. Wilt Chamberlain on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around. But Wilt, and among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach of the Hornets said to his team. He told them he wouldn't accept them settling for outside shots and said we can get to the rim if we attack the basket, and that's what we're going to do. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Here's Monty Eunice. And again, the Hornets missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Doubled by Ward to stop the run, and the Hornets miss again. The Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Lets the three fly. Count that one. Champ's got 57 points.
To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
Screen by Jefferson. Here's Levine. He's got 9. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead. He is raining threes here tonight, and he is going to continue to stay aggressive.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Jefferson, that's good.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
There's a screen by Monty Eunice to the left side wing. It's stolen.
Jump ball.
Tipped away, and it's the Hornets with the ball. And there's the defensive 3-second call. For Charlotte, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And the technical free throw is good. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Noah. The Hornets also with a sub. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Levine. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Screen by Jefferson. Kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Freak.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's McDaniels, covered by Ward. Down to 5 on the shot clock, and the Hornets miss again.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Lets it go with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Jefferson setting the pick for Beverly. 3-pointer. The shot by McDaniels, no good. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. And yes, sir, that one drops.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Now, here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. He dishes it to McDaniels. Here's Moniunas. Can't get it to go. Excellent D that time from Ward. Hornets with the rebound. Kid Gilchrist has got his 5th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
McDaniels passes to Moniunas. McDaniels kicks to Jefferson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. And Clark, fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, the half-court offense, that attack has really been pedestrian, even lackluster, if you will.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Charlotte shooting 35% so far in the second. One goes. Count it. Here's Ward. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Chicago. Charlotte also making some changes. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Zeller comes in for Moniunas. And Tony Snell subbed in for McDaniels. Mirotic against Zeller. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Hornets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Chicago Bulls. And so a pretty lopsided.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
How about a double-double already? I mean, this is the sort of energy performance that just energizes your entire team.
He has impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. Really going to be hard to slow him down now. I tell you what, this has been fun to watch.
Ward in at shooting guard. Noah is out there with Mirotic. Then there's Smart, and it's Butler in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get it again. Here's Ward. Great look, but off the mark. And it's the Hornets ball. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the 2 teams.
2 conference foes, guys, looking to take game 1 tonight. It's very interesting to see who can land the first blow.
Levine dishes to Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Joakim Noah. The Hornets have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. That one is no good. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Out to the right wing. Here's Ward. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. To the paint. Here's McDaniels.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
No good from Ward. The Hornets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to McDaniels. Releases from the wing and drills it. McDaniels got his first 2 points of the night.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
The Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Screen by Jefferson. Levine kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Just 5 to shoot. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Kid Gilchrist has got 5.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Champ. First in scoring, second in three-point field goal percentage, and remember, the second best free throw shooter in the league by percentage. He does not miss many.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, these defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Here's McDaniels, covered by Ward. Here's Levine. Charlotte no good that time either. Chicago's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Ward, and the Bulls another 3.
And what's gotten into him today? Yeah, this is getting ridiculous.
Here's Levine, 12 points for him. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Shot's good from Ward.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Here's McDaniels. Jefferson on top to the wing right side. Passes it to Motiejunas. And stolen by Mirotic. Here's Ward. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands.
Smart passes to Ward. The 3. Motiejunas grabs the miss. Motiejunas has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Jefferson looking to end the drought, and the layup is good. Jefferson's got 21 in the game.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Levine. 12 points for him. From deep, a nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Motiejunas against Mirotic. Charlotte moving the ball around. Levine can't hit.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Screen by Jefferson. Levine dishes to Jefferson. It's Kidd-Gilchrist on the wing. Out to the right wing. McDaniels. Wide open shot is on the money. McDaniels got 7 now in this quarter. Here's Champ. 14 feet away. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
There's a screen by Motiejunas. Levine kicks to Jefferson.
That's a wall.
Great defense that time from Noah.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's McDaniels. Up again and finished off by Jefferson.
Boy, I love that aggression. Forget about the tip. Just grab the thing and slam it home.
Well, what a way to get second chance points.
And don't take any risk while you're doing it.
Stolen by Noah. He's got a clear path. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. Make it 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe with that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Shot clock at 6. Motiejunas kicks to Kidd-Gilchrist. The outside leaner can't get it to go. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Levine can't hit.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
And another fast break for Chicago. Bulls running. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Just a fantastic game for Champ. He's got 12 rebounds, and talk about the 3-ball for him. Wow, unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today. Boy, he is just dangerous out there.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Noah. Gorgie Dane comes in for Mirotic. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Livingston in for Marcus Smart.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. I mean, he can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Charlotte has gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Levine, covered by Ward. From the line. Shoots it up. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Zeller's got 5. Livingston passes to Ward. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Here's Levine, guarded by Ward. Beverly wide open. No good with the triple. Well, the Bulls shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Levine can't hit.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Another steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Ward. It's blocked. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter. Russell, he's checked in for the Bulls. Champ comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Charlotte also making some changes. Al Jefferson's checked in for Hawes. Kaminsky comes in for Tony Snell. And it's K.J. McDaniels in for Anderson. On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Cody Zeller. Patrick Beverly out there with McDaniels. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Jefferson in at the pivot, manning the middle. Hornets have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. He sinks the 11-footer. Jefferson's got 25 points in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Again, the Hornets score.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Here's Champ. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot. And fancy finishes like that look great, but man,
the shot's good from Ward.
That's a shot he shouldn't be afraid to take more often.
Charlotte has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Feeds it to Kaminsky. Some nice passing here by Charlotte. There's the pick. Beverly dishes to Kaminsky, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Here's Ward. A three-pointer is right on target.
Just carrying the load right now off. Guys, he is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
The tray, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Here's Jefferson, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Champ, defended by Beverly. Here's Ward. Again, Chicago.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on, and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And it's always nice to get win number 1 against an opponent you'll be seeing a total of 4 times over the course of the year. They really set the tone tonight for their season series against the Hornets.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Champ. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Sean Livingston. Levine, and it's Chicago with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The offensive rebound, right wing. Here's Ward. Hits the front of the rim and out. Here's Levine. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Coming onto the floor for your Bulls, Nikola Mirotic.
It's Anderson with the drive, and that one is hammered home.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helps. him make it happen.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire. And it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us for
have 4 main options as a shot blocker.
We give you round 2 results of the road to the finals, and you vote on your top plays of the month. Tune in now.
Twin, are you serious right now?
What?
Get yourself together. Look, sit up straight. Look alive.
Yes.
This is your first 2K interview. You got to kill it.
Okay.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
get it.
Swish.
Hey.
I like that. That was a cool little handshake.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
All right, guys, are we ready? You ready to roll?
Yes.
Cool. Hey guys, I'm Rachel, and I'm here with Freak today, one of the NBA's newest stars. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You have been doing amazing this season. How does it feel to be one of the most talked about young NBA players?
It's great. You know, I've been working really hard on my game, so to see the team getting wins and, you know, they're talking about me, it feels good. I want to keep the ball rolling.
And we all know that your game on the court has been spectacular.
Thank you.
And I've heard that you're pretty good in NBA 2K also.
Somebody told you right. Yeah. We bring the system on the road. We play in the hotel rooms. It could get pretty competitive.
So who's the best on the team then in 2K?
Me, of course, by far. But there are a couple of guys that give me some tough games. But the only person that ever really beat me in the game was my best friend, Vic. Rest in power, Vic. But that was because he played every single day of his life. So that was the only reason.
So pretty heated matches between you guys.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So what was it like to see your virtual self in the game for the first time?
I loved it. I grew up playing 2K. So to see myself in the game made me feel like I made it. You know, I've always wanted to be on the cover of 2K like KD, Kobe, or MJ. So I'm just working for that, hopefully.
Well, hey, if you keep playing the way that you are, you might be on our cover one day.
Maybe. That would be an honor. I would love that.
Well, keep it up. Keep working hard. Good luck for the rest of the season. And thank you again for coming on 2K TV.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
And you know how we end these interviews? High fives.
High fives. All right, there you go.
Let's take them back.
All of my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of